Hey, what's up, guys? Eli Fishman here with Talkin' Ball Interviews on YouTube, back with another video. And today I'm joined by Carson Coleman. He just signed with the New York Yankees yesterday as an undrafted free agent. Carson, thank you so much for coming on today. And how you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you for having me.
Of course. So take me through your last, few days, and obviously, throughout the draft, and then leading up to signing yesterday.
Uh, it's definitely been a long week, but you're always anxious for these kind of situations. But um, you know, I'm it was kind of a realistic situation with me that I probably would not be drafted in these top 5 rounds as much as you'd love that kind of opportunity. And me being at my time, I was definitely looking for the opportunity to hopefully sign with the team post draft. And just came Sunday morning when they could start calling you yesterday morning at 9 a.m. I was just really hoping for a phone call. And um, I know I've been talking to the Yankees before, but they called right about 9 a.m. and I was happy they did and agreed to sign with them.
How much phone calls was there leading up? Did you guys was it kind of like the draft process?
You definitely get phone calls from teams. I definitely had a couple of phone calls with the area scout here from the Yankees, Mike Gibbons, and then had just a one Zoom meeting with them as well. Just kind of get to know the Yankees organization better, and also for them to get to know me better. And that was really about it leading up to it. And you just waited for that phone call Sunday morning to hopefully agree with them.
So since you're an undrafted free agent, you get all the 30 teams that you could sign with. What drew you to the Yankees?
I felt like it was the best fit for me, no doubt. Big part with me is I definitely need some more development in my pitching game, and there's no doubt there's no better organization to be with than the Yankees, especially with their pitcher development. And I was just a no-brainer for me to definitely be a part of their organization.
Talk to me about yourself on the bump. What can fans expect out of Carson Coleman when he hops on the mound?
Um, Definitely going to be the biggest competitor on the diamond, no doubt. I'm Best way I've always kind of described myself is I'm definitely a you know good, caring guy, accountable and responsible off the field. But as soon as you step between those lines, it's game on to where I want to dominate anyone that steps in that box. But um, biggest thing I'd say for anyone is that you're just going to get the same version of me every single game, every outing I got. It's going to be the same 100%, same mentality. Give it all you can got every time.
What's the repertoire? Give me a scouting report on yourself.
Um, well, definitely, I'll be honest there. Biggest part with me, especially going to Yankees organization, is to work on my secondary pitches. But definitely throughout college, I was a very fastball heavy. This last college season definitely would have been a lot different if we got the opportunity to actually play a full season. But definitely just a plus fastball that I definitely rock with a lot, and I'm not scared to throw it in any situation.
You strike out a ton of batters. 5.2 innings during the 2020 season, 13 strikeouts. That's almost 3 strikeouts per inning, which is absolutely crazy. So, what do you attribute that, being able to strike so many guys out? Because usually, you said you're fastball heavy, but you usually see, the big breaking ball later in the counts that gets to the strikeouts.
No, you're definitely not wrong. If I told you a little bit about myself first, it would kind of help make things make more sense. I had started pitching very late my senior year of high school, and I actually did not get deep, heavy into pitching until really college, to say. And I didn't really realize that would be, maybe my best situation of being a pitcher or anything like that. Obviously in high school, you're a two-way, you do everything if you can, but I didn't really start pitching until late then. But whenever I got to college, my freshman year, I actually sadly took a line drive to the face to where I had to get a couple surgeries, and I was out for my freshman year. So I didn't really pitch at all my freshman year. And my sophomore year was the first year I ever really got a full season of just straight pitching all around, get a full season under my belt, which was definitely an experience. But that was the first time I really got to do that. And whenever I was just very fastball heavy because that was just really all I was kind of had working for me. Not that I didn't have any secondary pitches, but once I started facing batters, I think it was my first outing in my college career. It was against Wofford, and I threw 2 innings. I think I faced maybe 7 batters, but I struck out 5 in 2 innings, and it was just all fastballs. And it was kind of that moment that I figured out I had a special fastball. And even when we got into SEC play, it could be so. Getting to your point here, even if it was a 0-2, 1-2 count, you want to put a hitter away, you throw your best pitch, and my best pitch was a fastball.
Is it velo that you think has been dominant, or does it have a cut? Is it a four with trail? Is it anything?
It definitely has its traits. I'd probably say especially this year, I was probably more 92, 94, maybe hit a few fives here and there. But the biggest thing with it is definitely I have a high spin rate, and the ball runs a lot of arm side run. So it's almost honestly, especially when you face your own college hitters at Kentucky, best way they've always put it is it's pretty much trying to hit a wiffle ball, and so yeah, it's definitely plus pitch for me. But I think that's what gives hitters a hard time.
Are you a big baseball guy off the field overall? Do you watch MLB Network all the time and stuff like that?
No, yeah, I mean baseball is it for me. It's eat, sleep, breathe baseball all the time.
When the season ended this season, how did that affect your overall self coming into the draft and just affect everything? How'd you find out? Just tell the story of between right when you found out that the season was ending and now.
So I was actually walking back from class, and it was on a Thursday. I'll remember this probably for the rest of my life because this has been so crazy. But I was leaving class, and we were actually about to have SEC opening weekend. We were going to Vandy, and we were sorry. Um, we leave on Thursdays, practice at your opposing field the night before, and then you have your weekend series Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But I was leaving class, and the whole time you're getting these notifications about seasons being canceled, being postponed, and all that. And as soon as I walk out of the classroom building, we get a message that says there's some bad weather in Nashville, which I don't know if there was or not, but they said that we were going to end up practicing at our field, which was kind of definitely made you think about it because you might think there's something wrong. And then at the same time, right after that, I saw something where it said LSU and Ole Miss, I think, were about to be opening weekend. And you saw that their weekend series just got canceled. And you're like, all right, so something's going on. And then just like that, like, I'm not kidding, this all happened within a minute. And right at the end of that, you just get a message that says all SEC games are postponed until, I want to say March 30th is what it was. And then obviously, like 2 weeks later, they announced that the season was going to be canceled. And it was, heartbreaker, but nothing we can do about it.
So you have a couple years of eligibility left. So with the season canceled, was there any doubt in signing?
Maybe a little bit, but that was definitely beforehand. But then once you kind of talk through that process with your family and your advisor, I definitely felt like this was my time to go on. Especially it being if there was a full college season, I definitely would be moving on from pro ball, and I still felt like that was the best decision for me.
All right, man. Thank you so much for joining me today. Very nice to meet you, and I look forward to seeing you whenever we have baseball back at some Yankees minor league affiliate.
I can't wait. I hope so.